Hey guys, MCU Collector. On to the next video. Here we have Punisher from Netflix and Marvel Daredevil Season 2. So this is the Jon Bernthal Punisher. If you haven't seen Season 2 Daredevil, I highly recommend it. It's an awesome season. Jon Bernthal does an amazing job as the Punisher. So earlier, like with the Daredevil, we have some amazing side artwork in the packaging, some of the best that I've seen. We do have a product shot of the figure there. On the back it says, Frank Castle is on a quest for revenge, waging a merciless war against the criminals of Hell's Kitchen. Then you can see all the figures in the wave, but same side artwork there. So Punisher, we have the Netflix Daredevil logo there, and we do have the Punisher logo. Now this is the Netflix Punisher logo, which should be the official logo that we'll see with the Punisher series as it comes later this year. So very exciting for that. Let's take a close look at the figure. One thing I didn't show with the Daredevil figure, it's really nice. We have this kind of printed cityscape. You'd see buildings kind of in the back of the packaging. So that's actually a really cool, nice little backdrop that they've added to the packaging. So very cool. And they actually have that with all the MCU figures and the Netflix figures, as well as Blade and Bullseye actually have that same kind of pattern packaging in there. So first we'll take a look at the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure arm. This thing is massive. It has kind of a rubbery feel to it, but it is very, very hard. You can see his very stiff joints. Look at that. I can't even get the elbow to bend. So we got that going there. But it looks very cool. Great paintwork. Nice wash, and there's several different colors in there. You can see different shades of green really throughout. So they did an amazing job on the paint apps for this Build-A-Figure. So it's going to be very exciting to kind of see the finished product and see all the pieces together. The claws and the nails you can see are a darker brown color, but just looks absolutely amazing. You could just see the detail in the sculpt looking absolutely fantastic. Very, very well done. Very nicely done. So it'll be awesome to see that fully put together. So we'll put those Build-A-Figure pieces off to the side. We'll take a close look at the figure. So here it comes with a couple of different weapons. We have a regular standard handgun, which is nice because it's obviously a realistic looking gun instead of like the sci-fi futuristic cartoon looking guns. So very nice that we get a realistic pistol there. We also get, wow, this thing is very, very bendy. Very, very bendy, so be careful with that. But I don't know if this is some kind of rifle or what it is. Obviously, I'm not the biggest on guns and knowing exactly what they are. But a lot of nice sculpted detail in there. There's no paint. It's just a flat black. But it does come out looking very, very nice. So nice to have two weapons for the Punisher. And we take a close look at the figure. One thing that I think this figure is actually very different. We looked at like the promo images of the figure, the head sculpt. I thought the head sculpt looked pretty good based on the promo figures. I actually think the finished product actually looks even better than the promo pictures. I think it looks very much like Jon Bernthal. I think they did a very good job with his likeness. And the awesome thing is you could see through the kind of the show, he does get pretty beat up. So it's nice to see how well it comes through on the head sculpt. They added in that little bit of detail. So that is a very nice touch that they've added in. Very cool. And you can see the kind of the Punisher logo there. So he is a little bit different. There's no ab crunch there. I can notice that right away. He has the kind of that diaphragm joint, but that gives him all kinds of range of motion, which is very nice. Something that we don't see with like the female figures. There's a lot of good motion in there for him, but it is really nice. One thing here, let's see. Arms do go pretty straight down, which is nice. Some of the jacketed figures that we've had in the past, there wasn't a whole lot of range of motion in those shoulders, which made it a little bit difficult. But we'll go over the articulation. It does look all the way up, so that is very nice. Does look all the way down, very nice there. The shoulders go out all the way. Full rotation, of course. Upper arm swivel. Single jointed elbow actually here. It is a single jointed elbow. We get a full 90 degrees, which is very nice. So it is a very different design than we are used to seeing. So single jointed elbow there. But it's nice that we get at least a new jacket sculpt, unlike what we had seen before, like the Nick Fury or the Red Skull figures in the past. So nice. He does have both trigger fingers on his hand, so very nice. He can hold both guns. and really show that there. The jacket is a very, very soft, very thin rubber type of material, so it really has good motion in there, so you know you could pose them around, and that really won't be an issue at all, so that is nice. A lot of sculpted detail in there, you could see, and I think the paint actually comes out really good, other than right there where you could kind of see the skin tone coming through a little bit. But I think the skull logo looks really good, and then you get some good sculpted detail in there. As far as the pants, you just kind of have like a little sculpted jacket there, but double jointed knees, which come out looking very ugly. Upper thigh cut there. They do go out pretty wide, so that is nice. And then you have the boot there. There's no shin swivel or anything like that, but we do get nice ankle pivot there. So very nice figure. He can put the guns in his hands with the trigger actually holding the gun, so that's very nice. Always appreciate that. And then he can hold the weapons in either hand, while still keeping a finger on the trigger. Punisher, Frank Castle. Absolutely love this figure. Again, any MCU figure I'm extremely pleased with. So it's nice to add in the Punisher. So there he is. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Thanks, guys.